Give you one dummy. I went in with Donny Schleider last year. Before we did it, we went into Benzine Freshwater, who's busy Kulay with stockers, and we went in obviously for Binion. Well, we were in there for 2 minutes, and we went in the second time as well. For a long time, he gave us a list of names, and people would just stay in contact with him. Although you wouldn't think someone like that is in that position, but he has a strong connection to the school, and someone who's only there for a few years and comes perhaps from a different background. There's only one chinuch that you have there is perhaps why he is where he is today. So I'd just like to ask Rabbi Korn to say a few words.
To welcome here so many former Talmidim of the Chinuch Yeshiva, generally in boarding school. This being the first time that we have such a meeting in Eretz Yisrael, it's a gewaltige occasion, and I really thank Ronnie and Richard Happiness for arranging this. I must admit that when they first mentioned it to me, I was a bit puzzled. 2 points. What's the purpose of it? And who would come? Who wants to come? Obviously, I mean, Gateshead, you understand. You come back to Gateshead, to the old place where you were. So it's an attraction. But who would want to come here? I thought a lot about it. In the end, I realized that, like what you said just now, that it really is a gesture of Yasher Koyach and appreciation for the people who founded the boarding schools. Because without the boarding school was made for old boys all over the world who had no possibility of a Yiddish education in their hometown. And the boarding school was the answer to that. The people who made the boarding school, there are many involved, starting with Rabbi Dessner and Gates the Sheikhet, of course, but the main person who shouldered the responsibility was Rabbi Bamberger. Rabbi Bamberger, who built it up with great Mesiras Nefesh. I don't want to be married on that now because later on you will see that you will hear Rosh's about which was said in Gateshead, and everybody spoke about the tzidkas and of Rabbi Bamberger and how much they learned from his personal example. But he is the one who founded the school, and to him the main thanks goes. I'm happy to see here quite a number of Talmidim from that time who surely remember many instances where they learned from Rabbi Bamberger's conduct and from what he did. As Rabbi Matisyahu writes in his letter, in that brochure, he writes that on many occasions Rabbi Bamberger's example has been Ragli, has guided me in my life for what I need to do and how to advise others. And I'm sure there are many of you here who knew Rabbi Bamberger who feel the same. And we're happy to welcome Bamberger's sons who live here. It's a great Kobe-Father. They bothered themselves to come here and to attend. Many of you never knew Rabbi Bamberger because you came after his here in 1960, but you Doiche, to be Nenef, from his right-hand man, Rabbi Gruner, who was a gewaltige Mechanech and a great Pikeach. And he really built up the boarding much more. He built up the boardings to the bedrooms, and the new bedrooms in the boarding school were built by Rabbi Gruner, and he made it possible for the boarding to expand a lot. And actually the 10 years between 1960 and 1970, which was under Rabbi Gruner's guidance, they were the most flourishing years. For boarders, they were the best years. So, but even Gateshead boys have to realize that they owe a great debt of thanks to the school, because without the school they wouldn't have